The update 3 for Monster Hunter Rise is so cool. Great monsters, great weapon upgrades, and great new challenging quests to hunt. For our dual-wielding weapon, we get practically the best weapon for maximum versatility. Welcome back everyone, James here, and I'm excited to share another dual blades build. Before I begin, if you haven't yet, hope you can extend your support by subscribing to my channel.
Come on, do it. Lay it on right here, do it. Do it.
So finally, the Rampage weapon becomes one of the best and most versatile weapon we have in our armory. We get juicy and easy to set white sharpness for everything for that cutting edge multiplier. And we have that spicy built-in affinity with quite a chunk of elemental or status damage. But for today, let's talk about the elemental builds. I have two builds to share. One is for fire, since it's a special case weapon for our builds, and the rest is for the other elements. Please also make sure to stick around till the end, because I'll have some more things to share for the elemental dual blades. So let's first quickly look at our Rampage weapon and the Rampage skill loadout. For my builds, we will be using these loadouts: Sharpness type 1, Element 3, and Affinity Surge. You might be wondering, why not go for Sharpness type 4? Here's why. Using practically the same build, except I swap out Handicraft for additional attack boost, the type 4 attack drop cannot be compensated by adding more attack with attack boost. So it's easier to add that white sharpness on your own. There is an exception to this though, which is the Fire Rampage weapon, where you will need to use the sharpness type 4. So let's take a look at our armor builds. For the first build, let's take a look at the Rampage Emperor. We will be using the Kaiser Crown, Kaiser Mail, Kaiser Vambrace, Anjanath Coil S, and the Ingot Greaves S. You may use any talisman with at least 2 level 2 slots and 1 level 1 slot. You will need 5 Blaze, 2 Mastery, and 2 Tenderizer Jewels. You may add anything for that extra 1 level 1 slot. Right now, I've been using Diversion, so I get the aggro so the monster sticks to me more. This set gives you Critical Eye 7, Fire Attack 5, Attack Boost 4, Master's Touch 3, Critical Boost 2, Weakness Exploit 2, Teostrus Blessing 2, and Diversion 1. For those who don't know yet, the Teostrus Blessing gives you an additional 10% fire buildup at level 2. For the second build, let's take a look at the core Rampage. We will be using the Flame Seal, Kaiser Mail, Sinister Gauntlets S, Anjanath Coil S, and the Ingot Greaves S. You will need the same talisman slots as earlier. You will need 5 of the elements, 2 Mastery, and 2 Tenderizer Jewels. This set gives you Critical Eye 7, Element Attack 5, Attack Boost 4, Master's Touch 3, Handicraft 2, and Weakness Exploit 2. You must be wondering two things right now. Why go for this over my version 2 builds? And why just Weakness Exploit 2? So the reason for going for this build is that many monsters now have awkward hit zones. The Weakness Exploit spots aren't good spots for your elemental damage. So you won't be doing optimal damage in most cases, and you won't get to do critical damage as often with my older builds. Now, because we have fixed 60% affinity on the build, you aren't strictly forced to hit 1 or 2 zones. More crits with my build means higher chances to do more damage, and you have better sharpness management. Additionally, Having the white sharpness increases both our raw and elemental damage with or without the crits. So for the real world hunts, not just speedruns, these should let you deal more damage more comfortably. So let's take this build for a ride.
This'll be easy. That was close. All powered up. Get ready. This is the end for you. Take this. This is the end for you. Take this. Say goodbye. This is gonna be good. See ya. Get ready. I'm glad I chose you. Now's my chance. This is gonna hurt. I'm going after it. Run like the wind. for you. Say goodbye.
So what do you think? Is this something you would use? If you like the video, make sure to check out the rest of my builds. Some of my builds still hold up in this version 3 update, so make sure to check them out. I would even appreciate it more if you would like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I still have some more updates for my builds that I would love to share. If you are still watching, then hey, this is a bonus for you. These weapons are also sizzling for my builds. The Evening Dusk, aka Mizutsune weapon, the Yora's Hook, and the Red Knot Dragon Wing, aka the Valstrax weapon, fits perfectly well with my build. You only lose 5 affinity from the Mizutsune weapon, but get 1 level 1 slot, and gain more raw and water attack. The Yora one gains conditional 30% affinity with very high ice attack, and you gain additional 1 level 2 slot, while the Valstrax weapon has the juicy long white sharpness with 1 level 2 slot. So you can swap out the Sinister Gauntlets for Rathalos Braces or Valstrax Braces. Then just add the respective jewels to max out the build. Thank you for watching. Till my next video, catch you in my next hunts.